talk about our Joy Clean Ghana campaign. It's another Wednesday. Today, I will not tell you where the team will be visiting, but just be on the lookout. The AMA Task Force, including JoyNews, Nancy Emefajiradosi. Today we'll be having, and we do have that interaction with the Environmental Health Officer for Ashiedu Keteke, especially Jamestown. We've been joined in the studio by the Environmental Health Officer for the area, including Jamestown, Samuel Manning. Okay, Samuel Manning is my guest now. Good morning to you. So first of all, how difficult is it for you to do your work in Jamestown? We saw when the team visited Jamestown.
Well, a lot of challenges. Some of these obstruction and sometimes the language barrier.
Okay.
You speak to somebody in English or Twi, and then they tell you to speak Ga. These are some of the challenges. And sometimes some of this obstruction, you are trying to prosecute the person and somebody is trying to withdraw the case. Basically, these are some of the challenges we have over there. And not only Ashiedu Keteke, it cut across.
Okay.
Yes.
But how often do you visit the area?
Oh, every day. We do routine inspection on a daily basis. Even as we speak now, people are there working.
Oh, even when the task force is not coming to the area,
yes,
you still
we work,
have people?
In fact, we have 7 electoral areas within Ashiedu Keteke sub-metro. And each electoral area has an officer or 2. And so every day, what they do is they move around one area. If there's about house-to-house inspection, they move from one house to the other. If it is about factory inspection, they move from one factory to the other.
Okay.
In that inspection.
So the last time that the team visited there, Nancy reported that a lot of the houses didn't have toilets. Yes. What is being done?
Actually, most of the households within Ashiedu Keteke do not have household toilet facilities. And what we are doing is we keep educating them on the reason why you should have a toilet in your house. And Gamma 2 is helping us a lot because it's toilet at a half price. And so most people are now patronizing that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a specific household where about 25 people had to share one toilet. I'm sure you remember that, because
exactly.
I do remember that.
Yes,
so what's being done to this household?
That is unfortunate, and we've been there again after the exercise. We've been there, and according to the caretaker and the landlord, they said they will want us to come and then give them 2 additional toilet facilities there, and so that is how we are working.
Is there room to build a toilet facility?
They give us a corner somewhere where we think we can fix one day for them.
Okay.
Exactly.
There was also the plantain seller who has now been fined 1,200 by the courts.
Exactly.
And then you asked her to relocate her business.
We did not ask her to relocate. The court asked her to relocate. Yes. Actually, she was served a court summons to appear before court, I think, on the 19th, but she did not go. So a bench warrant was being issued by court.
For her arrest?
So she was arrested and she was fined 1,200.
So the 1,200 was for not appearing before courts?
Not basically because she did not go to court, but because of the nuisance she caused over there. You know, she sells on the defective septic tank, and that was the reason why she was fined. Okay. Yes.
Has she relocated her business as the court has said?
Exactly, yes. She's been, I think, 3 days ago I was there and she wasn't anywhere to be found. So it means that she's been relocated.
Okay.
Yeah.
The assemblyman who obstructed the exercise and brought it to an end, who also assaulted our cameraman, he's been to court. The assembly is taking up the issue, correct?
Yes. With the assemblyman case, actually we've served him. We served him with the court summons, but it bounced back to us. And the reason being that he's an honorable member. And so if we want to serve him, we should serve him through the coordinating director to him. And for now, we want to meet our Metro Public Health Director, that is Madam Florence Kunchi. Then she will advise us as to what to do next.
Okay.
But he will be prosecuted.
Okay. Yes. So Jamestown is where significantly the president stood to say he will make Accra the cleanest city in Africa.
Exactly.
How far are you into making that dream of the president become a reality?
Well, we are doing our best with education. Much of education is gone down. We educated people to register with the service providers so they don't dump their refuse into gutters. We are also.
Are they responding? Are they doing, at least the areas where you go, when you go back, are they doing the right thing?
In few cases, they do the right thing, but in most cases, we don't know. It's about attitudinal, and that is why we want to come in with proscription. Because if you come to educate you first and second time, third time, you still behave as if nothing has happened, then we come back with proscription. And actually, we don't want to always get there, but if people fail to change, we always resort
you want
to
the,
that.
the,
exactly.
the court will change them.
Exactly, yes. Just like the woman. We've been there before, but she refused to relocate. But when she was fined by court, in fact, the court also ordered that anytime she goes back there to sell, she will have to pay a fine of 600 Ghana cedis to the court. And where is she going to get this money from?
So that language she understands.
Exactly.
Not the cool one where you visit and you say, do the right thing, do this, do this.
And everybody understands that language, not only that woman. We assume that most of them will understand that language. And that is what we want to employ now.
So how do you what's your motivation as someone, an individual who keeps doing this work, where in some cases it's really difficult because you have to keep saying the same things, you go back and they're doing the same bad things that you've asked them to stop doing? Where do you get the energy to continue?
You see, that is why we were employed. It is our work. And few of them are coping with us. So if you go back to the person and you realize that the person has changed, you become happy that, oh, I have educated this person and this is how the person has gone so far now. And we become happy. And apart from that, actually, we are facing a lot of challenges and we are compelled to do it. Whether motivated or not, we are compelled to work.
So the team is going, Nancy has said I can't mention where the team is going.
Exactly, but they are on the ground.
But they are on the ground.
Yes.
Okay, so what are they looking out for? When you go on the ground, what do you look out for?
Nuisance, insanitary conditions, basically, that is what we are looking out for. When we come to your premises, we check out for a lot of things. If it's a chop bar, how many workers do you have? Have you screened all of them? How do you store your refuse? How do you dispose it? A lot. There are hygienic practices, a whole lot.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, we'll find out what is discovered later today as the team is on the ground. But thank you so much for your time. Thank you for what you do, really. We'll keep updating our viewers, as and when on the Joy Clean Ghana campaign. So stay with us. We've got one more thing before we wrap up, and it's brought to us courtesy Awake Purified Drinking Water. It's show business. Stoneboy is in the news. Kevin Boy is in the news. What's really happening in that camp? Stay with us. Becky is up next.